Hello. Welcome to
Confused Cousins.
We're confused.
And we're cousins.
Yes.
So podcast, my mom and her dad are siblings. We're 6 months apart. She's 6 months older than me.
Yeah, so we're like siblings. We thought we were twins growing up, but we're really just cousins.
Yeah, very close. My name's Jeanette.
And I'm Allie.
So we were having a little bit of audio issue. We actually recorded the entire podcast and then realized that the beginning of it was a little chippity-choppity.
Yeah.
So we deleted everything that sounded not good, and we're just going to go in. We were talking about computer games, like Club Penguin and Toontown, and then the two of us play a game at the end that turned out to be a ton of fun. So stick around if you want to listen to that. So we're just going to jump into what we were talking about, which was the composition of the background music in Club Penguin.
Yes, a very niche topical matter, but I think it's worth knowing about.
Yeah, and definitely stick around. It's a good time.
And enjoy. Well, we just had to end it because we were having some storage issues. But I was going to say, you're learning conflict resolution, but not really in Sims, and you're just ending with conflict a lot of the times and walking away.
Which is fine.
So but that's fine.
Yes. But speaking of games, Allie and I have prepared a game to play with each other that I think would be fun for listeners.
Yes.
Play
at home.
You can play at home. Actually, yeah, you could, because we're going to be talking about them out loud. So basically what we've done is we've each individually found 2 restaurants in the western suburb, or just of the suburbs of Chicago.
We're going real niche.
We're going very niche.
And then we're going to expand to when we have more knowledge about different franchises over the U.S.
Right.
The whole world.
So, like, this is episode 1. Maybe episode 2 will go, like, U.S. Maybe episode 3 will go world.
Yeah.
Maybe post that. We'll maybe then we'll, like, go back down. Like, we can only do places in France.
Yes. We're going to, learn about certain countries.
I think this is a learning moment for everyone involved, especially me. So we found we've each found 2 restaurants in the western suburbs. And we are going to read out their Yelp reviews, and then we will try and guess which suburb it is in.
We have to guess the western suburb. So we grew up in the suburbs.
Yeah, the suburbs of Chicago.
So I thought this would be a fun game. And
don't show me.
There's different dispositions to every suburb, or,
Yeah, like people from like Darien, Hinsdale area, which is where we're from, like hate Naperville. And that's just facts. Like, I met someone.
They have an innate hatred towards Naperville because it's trying to be a city.
It's not a city. It's like so like far out. It's unbelievable. And they're like, yeah, I grew up in Chicago. Bitch, no.
Yeah, if you're an extra 20 minutes out, that's not Chicago.
Yeah, 0%. But then if you meet someone from Naperville, they're like nothing but nice. But we just like innately hate them.
I've gone COVID on trips out to Naperville, and my biases have really been eliminated to an extent. I find it like a nice suburb. Like my innate
who are
biases to Naperville have changed.
I don't know if I love that.
But yours are still very prevalent.
Really prevalent. But I actually met someone.
So we need exposure therapy.
I need to go to Naperville. Don't make me.
What is the high school there?
Naperville Central?
No, there's like...
Naperville North?
Naperville.
No,
there's like an abbreviation. Not Naz. That's Nazareth. But there's just every suburb has a different bias to another suburb, I think.
Our western suburb, I don't know.
And then you're like, because I know Winnetka probably looks down on us, but you're like, oh, we're similar to Winnetka. But then you're like, Winnetka's a bunch of spoiled brats.
The only thing good about Winnetka is that Lake Winnetka was in Cheaper by the Dozen too.
Honestly, that's all I know. But they traveled north past
and Eugene Levy was in it, and he's, look at me, hot.
Questionable. You into eyebrows?
Well, yeah.
She's a thing for brows.
I have a very strange taste in men.
I think you're just like humorous people.
Yeah. Like,
and then their faces don't really matter.
Well, no, he's a good looking guy. So is Stanley Tucci.
Who's Stanley Tucci?
He was in Devil Wears Prada and Julie and Julia. And
you have an odd taste.
Yes, I know.
I'm sure he's a great guy with a great soul.
Okay, so let's play the game.
But he also was in Lovely Bones.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, okay,
he was in Lovely Bones, and he was like, "Krip."
Okay, on to the next thing. GeoGuessr. So
do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I think my reviews will be great.
Okay.
So basically, we're going off reviews, and
we're gonna read the reviews, and like honestly, I think reviews will also give me an insight as to like who lives in this area.
Yeah.
How many reviews are you gonna read? Because I was gonna plan on reading a few.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a few.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Full disclosure, I am not a fan of dumplings. This did not stop me from putting this place on my bookmark list, though. Looking at the photos of the noodles and other dishes felt like they were calling my name. I am so glad I finally paid a visit. My first stop here was by pure luck that the dining area was empty. Indoor dining was already allowed at this COVID reopening stage for restaurants. But I still won't feel comfortable if the small places was full of diners. The host was friendly and efficient, even though she was busy answering phone orders, as well as entertaining customers picking up.
Oh my.
A couple weeks later, I went back and tried different dishes. These are what I've tried from my 2 separate dishes. Dan Dan noodle soup, absolutely delicious. The broth was so flavorful. Beef tender noodle soup, very good, although next time I would order it with the beef meat. Garlic eggplant, outstanding. Chicken and sweet garlic sauce. I ordered this with more spiciness and it was amazing.
Oh my god.
Shrimp fried rice, incredible.
Incredible.
Mala dry pot with beef, addicting. I can eat this spicy dish all day, every day. Parking was easy because this place is in a strip mall. So there's a lot of space. The service on both visits were great. The dining area was clean and the dishes were delicious. For customers either coming in to pick up, carry out dishes to dine in, they have hand sanitizer available at the entrance. I'm looking forward to try other dishes, especially the ones the hosts have recommended. Till next time.
Oh my god. Okay, 1, really good job. 2, before you read another one, I'm gonna think of some places. Okay. 1, that person is painfully kind.
Yeah, to this establishment.
It sounds like I would say maybe like a new mom, like maybe she's like 35.
Yeah.
My initial guess, well, 1, the fact that there's plenty of parking. It's in a strip mall. That's gold. That's
I love
gold.
how it was just like out of nowhere she went to a random strip mall.
Yeah, like
where
not
food.
Me getting dumplings that I don't even like, but it's delicious.
But also during COVID, going to a random strip mall to get dumplings doesn't
So
seem like the
wild.
safest thing.
No, definitely not.
And her order seemed quite large for 1 visit. She said, this is my first visit. This is what I ordered. So maybe a middle-aged
Was she with
mom,
other people? We don't know.
We don't
she
know.
Didn't say.
The backstory, I'm not sure. But she did try all the dishes.
She definitely tried a lot of dishes. Okay, so
she maybe picked at them.
I am going to, if this is in Naperville, I'm going to die. But I don't think it's Naperville.
No.
I think this is somewhere, okay, western suburbs, maybe like LaGrange. But maybe like, I don't know. LaGrange seems almost like too nice.
Yeah.
Maybe, not that I'm trying to diss on suburbs here, but
strip mall.
Strip mall. Maybe.
It might be too obvious.
Westmont?
Westmont is
Oh my
correct.
god, you're kidding me.
No, it's in Westmont.
You're kidding me.
I knew you'd get it.
It's in Westmont?
Yeah, it's in Westmont.
Oh my god. I can't believe I got that.
The strip mall, I think, was a dead giveaway.
Definitely a giveaway.
Because Westmont's not really a town, but more of a bunch of strip
malls. Yeah.
And nothingness.
That's where Maura lives. Maura's our aunt.
Yeah, but there's the houses, but then there's no there's Westmont
There's a downtown.
Town. Yeah, but then
it's really small.
Westmont's kind of odd, where there's weird spots around.
Yeah,
because the town's so small.
Right.
But there's a small town, but then they have random strip malls, and then the houses, the niceness of the houses vary.
Yeah.
There's a lot of variation within the context of Westmont.
I'm so jazzed I got that right. That's ridiculous.
Literally nothing. All I know is there's Westmont Swim Club. And
that's me, baby. That's where I was.
It's an interesting suburb. So there you go. You got the first one right.
Okay, ding ding. It's 1-0 right now.
So, and the place, if anyone wants to, let's give them a shout out.
Yeah, let's give them little shouties.
Katie's Dumplings. Apparently amazing food. So if you want Chinese food, I'm presuming. But
Did they give him 5 out of 5?
I think it was 4.
Okay, right on. Okay, so I have one. This is gonna be this. I'm starting you off with a toughie, but I think you'll be all right.
Is it western and northern suburbs or western?
I wouldn't say it's a western suburb actually, but I think it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna read.
I think I'll guess right.
I don't know. This location staff has a serious big attitude.
Oh my goodness.
There was a lady with long hair who was making pretzels and showed a big attitude. Was very rude.
Oh my god, is this Annie's?
Oh, I'm not done. Worst horrible person lady that was.
Is this Annie's in Yorktown?
It's Annie's not in Yorktown. It's Auntie Anne's. No thank you. What a waste. The girl working there was dumping a tray of small pretzels into the tub. A good amount fell behind the tub, and she picked them up and put them back in. That's very unsanitary. Makes you wonder what else is there. They're very unsanitary. This person is very repetitive. And then the one right after.
He was in a rage.
He was in a rage. And then the one right after this is a 5 out of 5. Would have been great. Currently closed because of the pandemic.
Okay.
So they didn't even try it.
Okay, so Auntie Anne's got it right there.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm trying to think. Is it a Berwyn Auntie Anne's?
No, but you're actually not far off. Okay. This is like a very tricky one.
Okay, so it's got to be in a mall.
It's not in a mall, but like
Auntie Anne's not in a mall.
It's not in a mall.
It's not in Yorktown.
No.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen at the Oakbrook
Auntie
Anne's.
That would never happen at Oakbrook Auntie Anne's. You kidding me? Oakbrook Auntie Anne's is an establishment that is A+.
A rating on the outside. Okay. Is it in the south side? This is a western suburb, but it's not.
It's like not. This is
it
like
in Palatine?
Oswego? Palatine, dude, I forgot that place
Lombard?
Existed. No, I feel like
Lombard's
you're not gonna get
bad.
it. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
It's the O'Hare Airport.
Oh, that's where that would happen for sure. But it's not even Midway. O'Hare, really. O'Hare has gone down.
O'Hare is down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
O'Hare Airport.
O'Hare Airport.
What an establishment. Truly.
But yeah, that's the Auntie Anne's in O'Hare. Maybe
they try to swindle you to get an American by going under the lights. You know how if you're on American, you go where the light display at O'Hare?
Yeah, and okay, yeah.
Is it only American? Or no, United you do.
Yeah, that too.
Is that the United one?
Yeah. Where you go like underground and it's like fun. And you're like,
but United's not a great airplane.
I feel like they're not bad, but they're wicked expensive.
United is?
Yeah.
Would have known.
I don't know. I only fly Southwest.
I know everyone's on Southwest, and then you get the point.
Hell yeah, my family's huge on points.
Really?
Yeah, my mom loves those points.
we live.
It's that you know, like some families are really into Kohl's Cash.
No. But okay.
Like I feel like Kohl's Cash is like really lucrative, and a lot of families are like really into it.
Yeah, but for what you're getting at Kohl's, it's so low quality.
I know some things at Kohl's I feel like are good.
Sometimes you need that like shirt that's sewn onto the other shirt for your child.
Oh my god.
You need this shirt.
No, I feel like Kohl's has some good like turtlenecks.
Gotcha.
I don't know. But yeah, instead of Kohl's Cash, my family's really into Southwest points.
Okay.
I hope that's not too niche. All right, do you have another restaurant for me? Or do you only have one?
Yeah, I have another restaurant. Okay, here's the other establishment.
I'm ready. I like that yours was nice. Yours was like a 5-star rating. Mine was so mean.
I didn't know we were just... My fiance and I were stunned when we first saw our engagement party cake, cookies, and cake pops. Alicia and her team were able to completely replicate my vision, and even better than I could imagine. Not only were we and our guests blown away by the look of our cake, but the flavors were so good. I wish Texas weren't so far away. Our wedding cake baker has big shoes to fill.
Oh.
So she moved away, but she wished she stayed in the western suburbs for this cake decorator.
Okay. Is it Cakeology?
No.
Okay, because my family goes to this girl. Never mind. Anyway.
We used blank for our wedding cupcake and cupcakes and could not be more pleased with the experience we had and the reasonable price we paid. My husband, then fiance. And I went in for a tasting and appreciated that we were given space to taste and make our decisions. Alicia, the owner, exceeded our expectations when she made our thoughts become reality. The most delicious cake and cupcakes. Our reception was downtown and blank transported everything and set it up exactly how I envisioned it with any assistance from us. Our reception was October 2019, so the Halloween theme was fitting then. Definitely recommend using blank. Can't wait to order our anniversary cake soon because everything Alicia bakes is amazing.
Okay.
So this is a positive review again.
Okay. I like the positivity. I love this for them. Congrats on your wedding. Congrats on your anniversary. Mm-hmm. I'm really happy for this family.
Well, I don't think a first-year anniversary cake is necessary. That's
definitely a lot. So so that gives me some good insight. So this is a family that wants a 1-year anniversary cake. So I'm gonna guess like Lake Forest.
No. Okay,
right on. Okay.
This is, frankly, I didn't know the suburb existed, so it's gonna be hard.
Okay. Is it like Bensonville?
It's
Okay. Positive elimination.
It's west.
Is there a
north.
high school here?
Yeah.
That is like known?
Okay, I'll give you a hint because it's under Schaumburg, above Glen Ellen.
Are you fucking kidding me? You think I know where that is?
I don't know. I don't know this far west.
Schaumburg and Glen Ellen. I don't know, like...
But it's before Naperville, obviously.
Oh, well, we don't go to Naperville.
Well, Naperville, Naperville's so south, I'm realizing. Okay.
Is it Aurora?
No.
Oh my god, dude, I don't know. I'm so...
Bloomingdale.
That's where my other cousins live.
I was like, this is in the middle of nowhere.
I literally, my family lives there.
Well, they should move.
Okay, well, shout them out. That sounds like a really good place. What is this place?
Delish Cakes.
Delish.
In Bloomingdale.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's not that miscellaneous of a suburb, but to me it didn't exist.
That's
I thought
so
it was
funny.
Lombard, and then I looked at this and I was like, Bloomingdale.
Bloomingdale.
But I have another one if you want to do three.
I have, well...
Okay, yeah, let's
so
just do two for today.
Yeah. Okay.
I should have looked up worse reviews, but for some reason I thought a cake one would be, there'd be like more intermediate reviews, but apparently Alicia at Delish Cakes in Bloomingdale, it's a unit. I don't know. It might be in...
I love that for them. Well, I'm
Check them out.
I'll use them. Okay, this is the review. This is a good review. First, let me say, if you're not a local, park in the Jewel parking lot. You can thank me later.
Oh, no.
I ordered their super beef with hot G. I'm assuming that means jardiniere, as they call it, and a root beer. The beef was tasty, tender, juicy. There was a nice proportion to the size of the bun. I will say that in the jardiniere, you will not find any olives. The fries were skinny and good. Skinny! A full order is enough for two. The root beer was carbonated nicely. What? Okay. Yeah. Inside the restaurant,
You
want a flat root beer. They don't have that. Inside the restaurant, they don't have seating. They have typical stand up and eat at the bar counter, which is common in the Chicago market. However, with the COVID-19 situation, everything was to go. A very small parking lot, not worth attempting to park, and no drive-through. Capitalize, no. A definite player in the Chicago market for their Italian beef sandwich. I would definitely come back. Also, the business owner replied, "The deliciousness is in the details."
I live.
From our burgers to fries, we're always happy to serve the best. Be sure to stop by soon.
Okay. Jewel parking lot.
Mm-hmm. This, I really don't even know if you'll know that this is a suburb, but it's...
I won't know it's a suburb. Okay.
Probably
I was thinking
not.
of a few suburbs.
Honestly, I love this business owner. She replies to every single review.
So that's hard. There's a lot of jewels.
Oh, there's infinite jewels.
Yeah. Jewel is like a north... Is it like a Midwest thing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because I think
they have Winn-Dixie in Florida.
Right. So. In Michigan, they had like Kroger and like Fred Meyer. Or Fred Meyer, I think, is like the West Coast.
There's a Piggly Wiggly in the South.
Mm-hmm. Jewel is our version.
Yeah, Jewel's just...
R.I.P. Dominic's. You remember Dominic's?
Oh, I love Dominic's.
Dominic's always had Starbucks in them.
Dominic's were great. What did they get acquired by Mariano's?
No,
they replaced them.
Oh yeah, they replaced all of them. Wait, no. I think Jewel took them over.
There's a lot of big business. The big corporations taking over the small guy.
This podcast is so Western suburb niche.
That's where we gotta start.
Yeah, and then we'll accumulate an audience.
Yeah. If you're from the Western suburbs.
I'm dying.
Okay.
So Jewel parking lot, Italian beef sandwich. The root beer was carbonated nicely.
You said Chicago area, so I'm thinking Oak Park.
No, but that's not a terrible guess.
Not Oak Park.
The deliciousness is in the... What?
It's Chicago, but not. They said Chicago, but it could be a suburban person saying Chicago.
Oh, that's
like
funny.
Chicagoland people.
No. It's not Andersonville.
Let's see.
I'll give you one more guess.
Lombard.
No. It's actually Palos Heights.
Never heard of it.
I know, right?
No, I've heard of it.
Pop's Italian beef and sausage in Palos Heights.
So is Palos Heights northwest?
I don't even know. Is it?
Did you just look?
Yeah, just look.
Okay, that seems like a nice establishment. I mean, neither of us have beef, but
we're both vegan, so we can't actually go there.
But you know, I think just the fact that they have such a kind staff, it really means a lot.
Kind staff, we love that.
Just to visit.
Yeah, and so I thought of Palos Heights because a couple years ago when I was in college, I matched with this guy on Bumble or Hinge,
and you were like, "Oh, Palos Heights,"
and he said he was from Palos Heights, and his name in my phone was PH.
Yeah.
Okay, and we never met up. We only like talked via text and Snapchat.
It's too far.
Well, oh yeah, that too. But like for some reason, we just became like very good friends, and then we became like pen pals. We had like a 300-day, or no, not that long, but I'd say like 100-day snap streak, and now we're both in like committed relationships.
Interesting.
And we still sometimes talk.
That's nice.
And I'm like, how's your girlfriend? And he's like, oh my gosh, she's great. How's your boyfriend? I'm like, oh my god, he's great. Thanks for asking.
That's awesome.
And like we like bonded over like Vines and like old references like that.
So
but we've never had like a meetup. We've never kissed. We never a sexual experience. It never even got flirty. We were just like immediate friends.
Interesting.
But Palos Heights, now that I think
Maybe
of
you're attracted because you had the same disposition, same humor.
Yeah. He's a really nice guy, but we've never met up. But that's what made me think of Palos Heights. So I was like, oh, he's from Palos Heights. I wonder if there's anything good out there. But yeah, I guess Pop's Sausage and Beef.
Wow, Pop's Sausage and Beef. Go check it out. The owner is really on top of responding to Yelp reviews. If you want to start a conversation, maybe
she seems like a nice lady.
Yeah.
There's some negative reviews, and she's responded pretty nicely. So she seems like a pretty level-headed woman.
Yeah, I mean, you can't always control the staff. You don't know what they're doing. You're hiring new people. This is a stand. There's a lot of... High pressure job.
I was a hostess, and that's like and I was a waitress too, but like being in like the food service industry, that shit is no joke.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
It's hard work. You have to deal with a lot of different characters. So, I mean, there you go.
There you go.
Well, I think we're going to wrap up our first episode.
I think it was a success.
And, I think we went from one thing to another pretty well. We went from online computer games, to our game. And,
and explored some stuff in between.
Yeah, and just had a great conversation. So if you've been with us, just...
Thank you for listening. If you've listened this long, I would be shocked.
No, I think people just like conversation. Yeah. And I think this is... good for a lot of people just to wind down to or reminisce on the past.
This is definitely a good podcast to like listen to in the car.
Yeah, car podcast. You have a long drive. Mm-hmm. But I think we're gonna wrap it up here and see you next week.
Thank you. Bye.